Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now today I'm going to go in depth in the Game FX event that is coming to Thorpe Park Resort from the 6th of April to the 31st of May. Now, when I first heard about this event, I just thought, oh well, it's just Thorpe Park, they're probably going to have a couple of controllers, you know, you can go in, play whatever you want, but it actually seemed like a more in-depth event than I actually thought it was. Now I have got my laptop down to my left here, probably looks like I'm looking at something else, but yeah, I've basically just got Thorpe Park's website up to my left here. I'll send a link to this in the description below so you can see this for yourself and read more about it. So it's got a general overall description here that I'll read out. Bear in mind that I'm going to be looking at this. It says, catch your favourite games... Oh, I've already messed it up. Catch your favourite gamers battling it out with the relentless action of live streaming arena. Immerse yourself in nostalgia as you reignite your childhood with the retro gaming lounge, and defy your senses and push yourself to the limit as you engage with the latest virtual reality tech. Now this is very, very interesting, as this is included in your park ticket. So as soon as you've bought your standard ticket, or you've got a Merlin Park or whatever, annual pass, everything, as soon as you're through them gates, you can book it online. You can book your slot. I'm not too sure how long the slots are for, but I know it is included in your ticket, so you won't have to pay anything extra for that. This is sort of free event. I mean, it is included in your ticket, so you're going to have to pay to get into the park. But when I initially thought about this, I thought, why on earth would they want put consoles in a theme park? You go there to ride rides and stuff like that. But looking at it now, it actually seems like a pretty in-depth and interesting event. It says everyone's invited to join us at the Lakeview Marquee for an event like no other. So yeah, that's confirmed it's been the Lakeview Marquee. I'm not entirely sure where that is, but that's easily easily look upable. I don't know if that's a word, but that's easily looked up. You can probably look that up on Google. It will be including your park ticket, as it says there, but you will need to book a time slot. So whether or not these will be hour time slots, so I'm assuming that there'll be something like an hour. I don't think it'll be something like half an hour. But I was watching the, I think it was like an advert for it earlier on Twitter, and it did look like they had 3 games in the, they said they had a retro area, but in the normal area, I'm just going to call it like that, the modern area, it looked like they had Fortnite, Apex, and FIFA by the looks of things. But obviously now we've got the retro area, that obviously opens things up to some older games, which me myself, I haven't really tried out old games before, so may well be a good time to do it. I mean, you've also got the VR section. Me personally, I've tried out the PlayStation VR and the Vive. So PlayStation VR is good, but if I had the Vive there, that would really tempt me to try and book a time slot. They might have Oculus. I don't really know much about the VR front when it comes to this event. I'm assuming that they'll have a couple of slots. I'm not sure if when you book your slot, you book a specific thing, or you're allowed to, you know, do what you want. But it does look like it says you have your favourite gamers or streamers, whether or not that means that there'll be YouTubers and stuff there. But I can't see YouTubers being there for that full time the event is going on from the 6th of April to the 31st of May. I feel like it would draw it out a little bit too much. But there is a chance that it could happen. It also says it's got a live streaming area, so maybe you'll be able to watch some of the games people are playing on your phone via Twitch or Mixer or something like that, which would be a pretty cool experience, because if you had like your friends go in there and they told you what time they're doing this time slot, you could watch your friends play games at Thorpe Park. Whether or not that's what that means, or it's going to be streamed around the park, I don't know, but I'm assuming that's what it means, because I don't think it really work streaming it around the park. But yeah, it says a basic sum up there, but thing is that, like I said, depending on how long the time slots are, this could be very short event. So yeah, it says here, book your time slot. I'll also leave I'll leave a link to that in the description as well, just in case you do want to book a time slot if you're going in the next couple of weeks or next couple of days. But it is free, it's including your park ticket. So got lots of other things here. Try and get through as much as we can. My really slow laptop actually works. Alright, so you've got some pictures along here at the bottom, which basically shows some stuff there. It is run by HYPD. Don't know whether that's an actual word that you have to say, but yeah, it's also tournaments is also included in it. They did say in the advert that there would be leaderboards, so maybe if you're aware, your friend's got to try and get to the top of the leaderboards. They also did say in the advert that the prizes can be won. So they did say that you can win consoles, headphones, speakers, that sort of thing. So if you're a decent person, a couple of games that you play at home, give it a go. It's free. You could potentially win something big. But me personally, I don't know whether I'll do it. I mean, I've got an Xbox and a PlayStation at home. I don't really see the point in me having to go to Thorpe Park. But it does seem like it'd be a really enjoyable experience if you're going with your mates and you kind of want to change up against them. It'll also be good if you don't have a chance to play your console at home, and then you can go while you're there for free and try it out and have some fun. But yeah, the VR does look pretty tempting. That might turn me. But thing is though, will there be enough time slots? I'm sure there will be. That also leans towards the fact that they might be very short periods of time. It's going to be manic there the first couple of weeks. Did say it was running from the 31st to the 31st of May, sorry. So that gives it a decent amount of time. If you're going to do it, I'd say wait till it dies down towards the end of May. But that depends on how busy it is, really. But yeah, to be quite honest, if it's included in the park ticket and you don't go to Thorpe Park often, do it. It's probably worth it. You're in the park for a good. If you get there for 10 AM when it opens until 5 o'clock, you've got a decent amount of time in the park, an hour spent playing, doing something. This wouldn't be too bad. It wouldn't really be a waste of time, in my opinion, if you're interested in that sort of stuff. Me personally, for first time I go to Thorpe Park in a couple of weeks, I do not think I'm gonna do this. If I go in May, that is highly likely that I'll try and check it out. I mean, if it is free, you know, if it's included in the park ticket, I might just do it now. It depends. It depends how long the time slots. I keep saying that, but like, I don't want to spend too much time playing games at a theme park. I'm sorry if that offends a couple of people, but I'm there to ride rides. But the thing is, it works out for me because I have my sale pass, so I get to. I don't have to wait as long in queues. So, but for people that don't have that, I was about to say aren't fortunate enough, but I guess that will kind of backfire. But yeah, it is really risky. If you're trying to get as many rides done as you can, I would recommend maybe giving it a miss. But like I said, if you're into that sort of stuff, you don't have a chance to do it at home and you really want to give it a go, do it. It's free. I mean, it's not something like that you have to pay for and you're sort of on the edge of it, like, oh, I don't know whether to do it or not. It's free. If you really want to give it a go, give it a go. I mean, it sounds like it'd be a very fun experience, especially for some of the older generations. I mean, they said they've got the retro section, so it's really good for all the family. You know, mums, dads. I'm not very good with my time periods, but I think everyone would get to enjoy it, which I think is very, very good. Now, Thorpe Park, just on the side note, Thorpe Park did post something really interesting on Twitter yesterday. It is almost 100% an April Fool's joke. But they posted saying that they've got live sharks in the lake around the sides and posted a very realistic looking picture. It wasn't until I took to the comments to see everyone saying it was an April Fool's joke that I did actually realise. So anyone out there, don't get excited about that. It is most likely fake. I know that's going to be disappointing to some people who want to see some sharks, but if that would actually happen, we'd know beforehand. We'd know that they're trying to get them into the park area, and also that it's also kind of debunked because they have skiing. What am I saying? They have like water sports around the outsides on the lake, so that wouldn't really work out either. But yeah, that's it for today. I just wanted to do a quick overview on Game Effects. If we also look on the website here, they've got all the other events. Obviously, Fright Nights will probably cover towards the end of towards the end of August, beginning of September, when they start announcing the mazes. But for a quick run through of what we got here, we've got Game Effects, obviously we've just covered that a little bit, Jungle Escape, Bouncezilla, Luna Cinema, and Fright Nights. So, obviously Fright Nights, like I said, we will be leaving. But, it's really interesting here, it's going from September to November this year. I believe that's a little bit longer than it was last year. So you're going from 28th September to 3rd of November, so that's a good, decent time to get to the park. I'm probably going to go a couple of times this year. I had a bit of a problem last year because I didn't have my Merlin passes run out, so a bit tight for money. Just scraped it there. But thing was, it was only from September to October, I believe. So that was a bit disappointing. But to be quite honest, I'm happy with the lineup we've got here. Luna Cinema is certainly interested. I don't know too much about that, so I might have to have a quick look in a minute. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the new video. I will try and post as often as I can. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye.